Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show! I am your host, Andrew Illy, and this is the Ball of Truth, episode 76. Thank you very much for joining me. Wherever you are around the world, wherever you are, you silly motherfuckers. Turns out I'm the silly motherfucker. I went live at 4:30, just like I put in the recent thumbnail. And I was live and I was ranting for 10 minutes straight and realized that I forgot to click the live button. So I was ranting to absolutely no one. So let's take two and we will do that again. We will do it again. Guys, I can't believe I am saying this, but Carlton's season has come to an end. It is all over. I can't believe it. Carlton 5 goals, 8-38 to HAWTHORN 16-16, 112. I mean, it was pathetic, man. I had a lot of questions before this game. Does this team still believe? Do they have what it takes to overcome the last month and a bit struggles? I was looking today for a statement performance. I wanted our actions to speak volumes and say, fuck that, man. This is enough of this bullshit. Let's get back to doing what we know we can do. Play some good, hard, ferocious footy. Some contested footy. And before the game, man, I still believed in this team. I believe that our best is right up there with the best in the league. If not the best at times, honestly. When we went on those runs, it was the best in the league. I don't think anyone could have stopped us. But now, I don't believe anymore because these players don't believe anymore. And I wanted us today to break the hoodoo like Gold Coast last year in that second quarter when we opened up the floodgates, man. We played free-flowing, daring, pulsating, penetrating, ferocious footy, banged 10 goals in a row, which set up a 9-game winning streak and ended up being 5th on the ladder and made finals. We secured a spot in finals. However, this year, with 3 games to go, we put ourselves in a position that we had to win all 3 to keep the season alive, keep finals alive, keep the premiership dream alive, because that is the ultimate goal. That is the ultimate goal, man. And if it's not, then you're just wasting time. And all of that right now is irrelevant because our season's done. It is over. And I can't believe it, man. I really can't. Oh, what a pathetic performance. It was embarrassing. We are now 9th on the ladder. We're outside the 8. Round 17, we were 2nd. Last season, I couldn't believe we made finals from where we were. And this season, I can't believe we miss out. It's absolutely crazy. It's the total opposite of last year's second half of the year. And from the opening few minutes, I knew we were going to lose this game. I fucking knew it. And I don't know if you guys felt it as well, but the alarm bells were ringing very, very early in this one. We weren't switched on. We weren't in sync. And we very quickly lost our way. And what even is our way? What is it? I have so many questions, man, about the coaching of this team. Was the Was the challenge of the last 5 weeks, how can we fuck our season up as quickly as possible? Because that's what it felt like, seriously. And I called this 3 weeks ago on the show that we beat North Melbourne, my North Melbourne review. I fucking called it. I said, if we continue playing this way, Hawks will destroy us in a few weeks. And they absolutely ripped us today. Go back and watch it, word for word. I said it. And I also tweeted at the beginning of this second quarter today. You can go back and read it right at the beginning before anyone even said anything. It was probably like 1 or 2 goals of difference at this stage. I said this game was done. Done. And then I followed up with a tweet saying we'll lose by 70 plus points. Go look at it. I saw it coming. I felt it. You guys probably did as well. It's embarrassing. And I don't want to hear the injury excuse, man, because all this shit that I was saying happened before all the injuries, and the game was done before all that stuff happened. And yes, we had 6 players get hurt, pretty much. We had no bench. Minimum 4 of those players guaranteed to basically be out for the season. There's no season left anyway, because we ain't winning next week against West Coast. No fucking chance can I see this team overcoming all this right now. Let alone our percentage sucks. Hawthorn are 8th now, and they've got... Who have they got? They got 2 of the easiest games in the fucking competition. It's done. We're gone, man. We're gone. Our season's done. The only thing I'm glad about is that we don't have to fucking rush Sam Doherty back. Seriously, save him for next season. My God. What a catastrophe. Fuck. And I saw people tweeting during the game, man. Like, maybe in the second quarter, about stats. Like, oh, we're winning the clearances, man. And, you know, our tackles are up. Shut up. Shut up. Fuck, stats mean fuck all. You could see the way we were playing. It was fucking weak. If you can't hit a 15-meter pass going inside 50 to a forward on the lead, Sam Walsh, what the fuck then? What do you expect? What happened to Sam Walsh in the last 5 weeks? I got no idea. Is he hurt? Is his back fucked? Man, just a simple 15-meter pass. Harry Mackay or whoever it was on the lead. And it dropped short with no pressure around him. Like, it's inexcusable, man. It's inexcusable. It's unacceptable. It's embarrassing. It's pathetic. It's a disaster. It's a fucking disaster. I hate singling out players, man, but I'm going to single out a lot of them today. And we lost this game because the players have lost belief. They've lost confidence. They lack speed. They lack physical strength. They lack desire, urgency. There's some piss weak players out there, seriously, today especially. They can't hold a fucking tackle. How many times did a Hawthorn player break a tackle where it was just like a hand rubbing across the chest? What the fuck? What the fuck's that shit? You gotta bear hug him. Kill him. Fucking hell. It's so frustrating, man. We have just... Woo. Wow. I mean, the fundamental skill execution of a fucking 6-year-old, some of these players. Honestly, I could hit these passes with my eyes closed. No bullshit. I'm not even kidding. It's so bad. And these coaches never have a plan B. When things aren't going well, you can bet your bottom dollar that we ain't coming back, man. Jesus Christ. They are clueless. They have no idea what to do. Voss is surrounded by Muppets. And next season, if these blokes don't perform, he's gone as well. He's going to go. And questions will already be asked now. Right now about Voss. Seriously, because this is our fucking window, man. This is it. And we've butchered it. Capitulated. We've blown it. We've blown it, man. It's... When you look at our squad on piece of paper, it's some very fucking good players in there. But I don't know what's happened in the last 5 weeks. I seriously cannot put my finger on it. Since that Giants game, when we thought we were the best fucking team in the league and then we still lost. We were up by fucking 30 points and these guys got a big ego and big head and foot off the gas, just as it's been happening all year, man. I've been saying it every week. We go 6 goals up and cop it. Foot off the gas. Don't know what happens. And is that a coaching thing? You got to insert that mentality into the players, man. I don't know. It was utter shithousery tonight. I stopped taking notes, man. I'm not going to review this like I normally do. I'm telling you. It's... I don't know. Our season's done. It is done. Whew. Guys, if you're enjoying the show, hit that like button right now. I need that thumbs up. Helps the channel out. And please hit the subscribe button. I know a lot of you watch my show and are fans of Carlton. Just subscribe, man. We're nearly at 250. Get it going. We're giving away some prizes later on. I thought we were going to make finals and I was going to give it away in that week off of finals, but I still will, but fucking hell, it's just so disappointing. But yeah, guys, subscribe, hit that like button, turn the bell on for all notifications, and follow me on all social media, guys. All the links are in the description, so go suss that out. X, Twitter, balloftruth_pod. I'm always tweeting during the games. I stopped tweeting during this one because I didn't mean that one. But yeah, I stopped tweeting during this one. I stopped taking notes because I was done, man. I was exhausted watching these blokes. Oh my God. But yeah, let's go to the chat. What's been going on here, guys? Swiss cheese sack boss. There will be a lot of people calling for his head. CDR says nope. He's still a fan. James is in the chat. Hi, James. Just remember, this team has sacked 3 coaches. They are mentally weak. When it gets hard and they give up, I know. Oh man. What does it boil down to? I don't understand how. Honestly, at one point in the season, we were the best team in the comp. And that was like only 5 weeks ago, man. And now we're the worst. We are literally the worst team over the last 5 weeks. I don't know if there's a stat on it. I mean, we've got to be bottom 3. Oh, it's ridiculous. And we almost lost against North Melbourne as well. We could be on like a 5 loss streak or something like that. Absolutely ridiculous. Swiss cheese, can you smell what the Blues are cooking? Man, you know what they're cooking? They're cooking fuck all. They're going hungry. Seriously, they know we're coming. The hashtags. It's just, we are a laughing stock, man. People are just going to laugh at us. They're going to troll us, and we deserve it. We deserve it, man. They made us believe. They made me believe, and all that belief's just gone. I don't even care anymore, man. And you saw this coming weeks ago. I fucking said it. It just sucks. It just sucks that 2 weeks to go, man. Our season is literally over. I've been doing ladder predictions all week because I knew this shit was coming. I really did. And I can't see us. We're going to need a fucking miracle. I don't even want to think about it because it's not even going to happen. It's impossible now. Hawthorn have just gone bang. They've got 2 easy games. They've got North Melbourne and Richmond, I'm pretty sure, in the next 2 weeks. It's done. No hope left. No hope left. James says Walsh can't hit a target. Yep, he couldn't hit Target Shopping Centre, that bloke. Seriously, he's kicking. Oh, fucking hell. You could tell from the first centre bounce we were gone. Absolutely, James. 100%, man. I felt that too. And Swiss Cheese says, your thesaurus has been getting a workout. Cooking themselves. Yep. Oh, man. It sucks. Zach Williams and Cowan were in for this one. And Chera with his hamstring standard troubles and Cottrell with his shoulder were out. Chincotta was the sub, which was interesting. I was nervous before this one, man, because obviously Hawks are flying and they're in great shape. I was excited because it's a massive opportunity, right? I mean, today, honestly, I don't know if you guys felt this pre-game and the warm-up and the weather. Big crowd. There was like 84,000. It honestly felt like a grand final or like a final, man. This was it. This could change our season. And it did, for the worse. Honestly. I mean, I was looking from big games out of like Walsh, who's been average, Charlie Curnow, who I don't know what the hell happened to him in that ankle injury, but he's gone for the year pretty much. Harry, I wanted some more out of him. He did okay at some stages. We needed more from our midfield, just in general. And Cripps can't do it every week, guys. He can't carry this team every week. It absolutely sucks. Like in the first couple of minutes, like we said, Hawks just went bang, bang. And I'm just like, oh, here we go. I felt the doubt creep in already. And our mids were getting opened up. There were just massive gaps. Massive, massive gaps. Hawthorn were hitting targets like fucking pinball in acres of space. I couldn't believe what I was seeing that early on as well. We weren't tight. Slip tackles. Just things were going all over the shop. Oh, man. Charlie and Harry scored our first 2 goals of the game. It ended up being 13-all at one stage. Chol then got the next goal off a throw-in. And then inside 50, and they just marked it and kicked another goal. It was just a transition. Oh, my God. Trying to get the ball out of the back was like... It was harder to watch than this. Seriously, this is what it felt like. Seriously, that was us getting the ball out of defensive 50. It was just... No one knew what they were doing. They didn't know where to pass. They looked so lost. So fucking lost. Is that the coaches and their game plan? Are they overcomplicating it for these blokes? Like, what are they trying to do? And I know sometimes, in some situations today, we played it through the middle. But man, even when we did, we still didn't know what the fuck we were doing. It was crazy. Elijah Holland's got our 3rd goal after a frustrating 5 minutes, but we're slowly trying to get in the contest. At quarter time, it was 21-23. We're only down by 2 points. But it didn't feel that way, man. It really didn't. And, like, I just knew it was coming. It sucked. Jack Martin. He can't last 2 weeks. He's gone at the end of the year, man. Oh. How can you rely on a forward who... And he's a fucking gun. He's a superstar. But he can't get fit. It's 1 or 2 games, then hamstring or calf. Every single year, it's the same story, man. We were all over the place at the second quarter. And that's when I tweeted out saying, this game's done. It was literally, I think they were up by 1 goal. And I'm like, we're done. You could see it. We were fucking all over the place. When it was like 23... a piece, or no, 20. I think Hawks were up by 1 point. It was 24-23. Ollie Hollands had an open shot at goal. No one around him, and he missed. And from there, Hawks had a kick in, literally 2 kicks. The defender torpedoed it about 70 meters to the wing, where it was a 2-on-1. Where were our defenders? I don't fucking know. They were in Shepparton or something. From there, they kicked it inside forward 50, and then there was a goal. It was literally like 2 kicks. After Ollie Hollands missed that, I'm not blaming Ollie Hollands, but I'm just saying you got to take your chances, right? I think that's when I tweeted. And I'm like, okay. If this shit's happening, no fucking way are we winning this game. You can forget it. If you guys were holding off on going on a holiday in September, book your fucking holiday. Because there ain't going to be no Carlton footy in September. Seriously. And they just kept piling goal after goal after goal. I think they scored 5 goals in the second quarter, Hawthorn. And it was just defenders not knowing whose opponent was whose. And the formation and positioning was all over the shop. And I've been harping on this for weeks and weeks and weeks. But when we go inside 50 and the ball's like to Harry and Charlie on the lead... And they've obviously got 2 or 3 players on him, of course. But why kick it to him anyway? Anyway, they do. Ball spills to ground. And there's not one Carlton small forward fucking first to the ball. I cannot believe it. It's happened week after week after week. How do these coaches not see that shit? We can't lock a ball in there to save our fucking life. And they just kept going. And Hawks just spread us up like ass cheeks, man. Boom. Hitting targets left, right, and center. Their execution was phenomenal. Hawks are a great side, and they're going to be a massive threat in finals. They might even go freaking seriously top 4 the way they're going. Regardless, it was so easy for them. It was so fucking easy. And they scored 5 goals, and we scored 0. Fucking donuts, man, in the second quarter. Unbelievable. Another goalless second quarter. How bad are our second quarters been? Minus the Port Adelaide one, where we actually played well. But in the last 5 weeks, every second... I'm going to fucking show you guys right now. I'm going to go to the Giants game, which was round 17. Let's have a look. Here we go. Second quarter against Giants, round 17. Copped 7 goals. Round 18 against Bulldogs, second quarter. 7 goals conceded. Round 19 against North Melbourne. North Melbourne, 6 goals. North Melbourne scored 6 goals in the second quarter against us. I'm not going to say Port Adelaide. Last week against Collingwood, they outscored us 4 goals to 2 in the second quarter. Our second quarters are atrocious. But yeah, man, we're at snail pace. Players look defeated already, and man, how can you believe in this team after watching that shit? You can't. It's absolutely done. I'll read you another tweet I wrote out. This is literally word for word at halftime. I said, Blues are absolutely pathetic. This game is over. Hawks can potentially belt us by 70 plus. The way it's going. This team, I went into it, but lacks belief, confidence, speed, physical strength, fundamental skill, execution, and desire. No plan B. Coaches have no idea. We are done. Half time. How disappointing is that? I mean, third quarter, we scored the first goal of the quarter, but we had about 73 injuries on the bench. I mean, it didn't mean anything when Akers kicked that first goal of the quarter. And I think that was one of the 2 goals we scored in the second half. Unbelievable, man. Let's actually go back and check that. So today, there you go. So a goalless second quarter, 1 goal in the third quarter, and 1 goal in the last. And I know that we only had 49 rotations and there was no one on the bench, man. But these players gave up. You could see it. They gave up in the second quarter. They couldn't be fucked. And that's the most disappointing thing, man. And then on top of that, our percentage just went boom, and Hawthorn's went boom, and they went to 8th and we went to 9th. Game over, season done. There is no way we can make finals. What a shit show. I vote every week on Carlton plays 3-2-1. This is fucking impossible. But I'm going to give 3 to Akers today. And I just thought he didn't stop trying. I'll probably give 2 to Cripper. And maybe 1 to Newman. I don't know. I can't even remember at this point. Like I said, I stopped taking notes. In the end, Hawthorn had a 8-goal second half to a 2-goal second half for us. And you can go through all the stats you want. It doesn't mean shit. We were just... Our heart wasn't in it. Mentally, like James, like you said in the chat, we are fucking weak. Mentally weak. Too much trauma. We've had a relapse. It is just... It's done, man. And I'm sorry to say it, but it is just... It's all over. Swiss Cheese says, too many punces. Yeah. Soft cocks. Oh, man. One of the most frustrating things for me is the tackles. Like, watching Hawthorn break tackles. And we're stupidly running at full pace at them. Just corral them. Stand your ground. Just jockey him, man. Jockey. You don't have to go for the tackle. But if you go for the tackle, fucking stick the tackle. Don't go 100 pace. It's actually easy. If someone's running at you full blast, you can literally just go bang, sidestep. And of course, it's just basic shit, man. Oh, I don't know what's going to happen. We've got Eagles. Then we've got St Kilda. And St Kilda are one of our bogey sides. They always do well against us. Eagles over there, I think they've won 2 in a row. They're flying. They're flying high. The Eagles. I can't see us beating them, man. I seriously cannot. And even if we do, even if we beat Eagles, even if we beat St Kilda, our percentage is gone. And that's that. We're going to have to rely on about 17 miracles and results go another way. It's done. Plus, not only that, after today, how many players are banged up and injured? Man, it's like, you know what I put it down to? These players, like, mentally already thought they had made finals in that Giants game when we're up 30, whatever it was, 39 points. Is that how much we're up by? They mentally checked out. They're like, yeah, that's it. We're one of the best sides in the league. Or they probably thought we're the best team in the league. We're fucking dismantling. And that quarter against Giants, the first quarter, was ridiculous. And that is when we're at our best. No one can stop it, man. But you can't play like that for one quarter, let alone half a season. And yes, you can go back and look at other results, like the Adelaide game, which still fries me. I fucking hate them. They always do it to us. Adelaide, Collingwood the first time, Port Adelaide, Collingwood the second time. I mean, Bulldogs, Giants. Man, the list goes on and on. We don't deserve to be in finals, man. We don't deserve it. And that's that. After I collect all my thoughts and I reflect on this, I'll probably do an episode midweek because I'll need to like summarize all this stuff in this season. And I'll preview the Eagles game. But like at this point, man, I don't even care. I don't know if you guys feel that. I'm done. No belief anymore. These players don't believe. I'm not going to believe. Fuck that. What a way to ruin the weekend. Manchester United lost in the Community Shield last night, which fried me. I had about 3 hours sleep because my son was going nuts. I then wake up to this bullshit performance. I'm done, man. I'm exhausted. The sun's out. I might go for a walk and clear my head. Guys, thank you so much. Of course, hit that like button and subscribe. If you're new, if you've been here before, plenty of content out there and more to come and giveaways to come. But guys, that's it for me. It's Sunday. Work week tomorrow. Fucking depression. Try and enjoy your night, Blue Baggers fans. And if you have hope of making finals, get it out of your head now because it's done. I love you all. Thank you for watching. And till next time, adios. Goodbye. And remember, subscribe, man.